Hey, I'm Simon from Nightmare. I'm on the Devastation on the Nation tour with Belphegor, Dark Funeral, Incantation, Hate, Vale of Pnath, and us. And this is my live rig right here. Alright, this is my newest ESP. I believe it was a leftover from a limited run. I only just picked it up right before the tour from ESP in Los Angeles. My intention was to get a backup, but this guitar has been so amazing that I've practically just started playing it during the second show, and I haven't really been able to put it down since. It's fairly lightweight and just plays really nicely. It sounds great. I believe it's a mahogany body with a 3-piece maple neck and has Fishman-influenced modern pickups in it. And yeah, it's a joy to play. We tuned to F standard, a tuning that Meshuggah used. The only thing, I obviously play 7 and not 8 strings because playing 8 strings isn't fun to me. So there's no high E string, or in case of our tuning, no high D sharp string. But yeah, that's my main guitar. So yeah, I play DR strings. They have an 8-string set. It's called Tight Fit. It usually has an 80 gauge. I don't like an 80 gauge for my F. It's a little too chunky of a string, so I get a 75 gauge string from them. And again, I just ditched the high E string because I don't need it. I usually only play on the bridge pickup. We don't really have leads or solos that need the neck pickup at all. Volume is cranked, very simple. I mean, I even wish the guitar only had one pickup. I typically love single pickup guitars because I just don't need more than that. This is the first ESP I got. I just recently started working with them. It's the same guitar, basically, just in matte black instead of matte white. It has different pickups. It's an EMG 817X and an EMG 85. I have disconnected this pickup because, again, I don't really use neck pickups. It used to come with a standard 817, now it's an 817X. I just prefer that pickup. It has a little more headroom. And it's a little more dynamic, but sounds just as aggressive. I did remove the volume knob from this position because my pinky finger kept hitting it. So the volume knob is now here. It doesn't have a tone knob anymore. This switch is just a dummy at this point because, again, the neck pickup is disconnected. I like my stuff simple. So yeah, that's my first ESP. So this is the rig I'm using on this tour. This is my live rig. I built it with the purpose of being able to use it internationally. So everything supports 120 volts and also 240 volts, which is convenient if you want to go to Europe and tour, which I'm from Europe, I'm from Germany originally, so I only just moved here a couple years ago, and I wanted to be flexible. It has a power conditioner, Furman power conditioner, straightforward, nothing special about it. This is a Line 6 wireless system. I used to not really like wireless systems because they always used to suck tone. This one, however, I found to not affect the tone at all. It's called Relay G90. I've had it for 10 years probably, and it works great. This is my Kemper, been using it forever. I'm playing my own profile, so I profiled in the studio. Live I use either an Omega Iridium profile, which is a tube amp that I have at home, or I use a EVH 5153 profile that I profiled myself. Just kind of depends on the venue, or sometimes on the caps. These are Omega caps. John from Incantation is nice enough to let me use them. I personally also play Omega caps. I have one at home. But yeah, those are amazing. The 4x12 caps, unfortunately I don't know what kind of speakers are in there, but they sound great, and it's just the perfect fit for my live rig. Oh, and before I forget, I use a Matrix power amp. It's just a solid state power amp, but it's a very neutral sounding amp, so basically whatever I send out of the Kemper, it will be sent to the cab in a very uncolored way, I would say. I'm not really using many effects or whatever. I literally play one tone for the entire set. We play 6 songs, 25 minutes. It's short and sweet. The Kemper can do a lot more than I actually use it for. I just like the convenience of it and the consistency every night. We don't mic the cabs for our set. We go direct out of the Kemper to the front of house desk. I just like having a cab on stage for stage monitoring, basically. And yeah, I just love the convenience of it, and it sounds the same every night, so I feel comfortable, and I'm able to use the same sounds I used on the album. So yeah, that's why I like it. I love tube amps as well. I have an Omega tube amp at home, but it's just a little more hassle to bring on tour. So this case is an Enki case. I just got it right before this tour. I knew I was going to bring 2 guitars, and the cases ESP make are great, but very heavy, and I just didn't want to carry two cases. I first saw these at NAMM earlier this year, and they seemed very solid, and a lot of musicians I know personally have got them and swear by them. They travel internationally with them, and since we had to fly out over here, I wanted to feel safe about flying my guitars out, and this really gave me the confidence of doing so. And yeah, it's been nothing but a pleasure. It works like a trolley. You can just wheel it through the venue. It doubles as a guitar stand on stage, basically. So yeah, it's the whole 9 yards. Honestly, I really love it, and it's rock solid. Yeah, can't say enough about it, honestly. So my live rig, once we're done with the shows, it goes straight in here. It's an SKB case. It's incredibly solid. I think it's even watertight. You could throw it into the ocean and it wouldn't ruin the gear. And yeah, I also wanted to buy something that I feel safe traveling with and checking in as luggage with, basically. So yeah, this has been amazing, and it's extremely rugged, and yeah, I just tried to basically make everything as safe as possible so I could take it wherever I need to go, and this has definitely helped me do that too. Alright, so this is my live rig. Make sure to come out to one of the shows of the Devastation on the Nation tour. It sounds amazing, you don't want to miss it. We play early every night, so make sure to come out early and check out our album Cacophony of Terror. It's out on Season of Mist, and yeah, we hope to see you around.